I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they go, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast.
And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Luke Raley stands in here, takes ball one low. Up and in, and that's ball two.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that misses. And that's ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
That's inside.
That's one misses. Now 3 and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Draws the walk there.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throws it away. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. The throw, tag, and he's out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Bryce Miller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Lane Thomas leading things off and takes a strike. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Raleigh collects, fires to first. Save! He's on following the drop third strike. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes down swinging for the strikeout. And now a man into scoring position. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Runner goes again. Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Coming home.
No, he's safe.
Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Runner on the go. On the ground. Bliss handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
The catcher. Bo Naylor.
Fought off foul. And here it comes. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Here's the 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Bieber back to work. Bieber goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Breaking ball misses down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the slider just misses. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comebacker into the mound. Fires over to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Mitch Garver up to hit here. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That's inside.
That's off the plate.
In the dirt, 3-1 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Well struck left field. That's back there. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-1. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Andrew Walters.
Number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's Victor Robles. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Longhorns, the first baseman,
Luke Raley. Up next for the Mariners. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball double play.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with it.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That one laced to center and a base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-1.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Raleigh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He will score. Thomas whips it in quickly, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Arozarena takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Arozarena on his horse. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way out front for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners. Putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing.
Paul Sewald taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Fouled off left side. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Mitch Garver digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out. Base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball. And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And Polanco is out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Ryan Rocchio.
The shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
And that one almost hit him. There's the strike.
1-1.
Out to short, Crawford. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Here's Lane Thomas. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Right through there for a strike. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing.
Ramirez. There's one. Out. On to Santana. 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Really. In the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up and in, 1-2 to count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that's in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Here's the tag, and he's out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. To the right side, Bliss tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And Naylor swings through that one.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Here in Cleveland, now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Sewald back to work. Raleigh in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Tim Herron on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Arozarena, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Raleigh at second with nobody out. Off the mark there.
Inside,
2-1. Swings through that.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one 95 to finish him off. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 in this one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Rocchio. To third. Tag. Got him. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland. And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
The right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Tyler Freeman. And that one sliced foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. And he chases a high fastball there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strike.
Runner takes off for third. That one fouled off. Snaps it to third. Snap throw. Snaps it down to second, and he dives in safely.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point.
The batter number
and
4.
Down on strikes.
Shortstop,
That's his
Brian
9th strikeout so far. Stepping in is the switch hitting shorts. He's trying for third. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Noel at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner on the move again.
1 ball.
It's a pitch
2
out.
strikes.
Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Ah, that hit him.
I got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Jorge Polanco.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The second baseman.
And now it's going to be Ryan Bliss A walk, and he's also singled. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Clase.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That one missed.
3-2.
On the ground to third, might be two. He fires home for one. On to Santana, two.
So a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get two and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out. But they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
Raley at the plate and takes high there. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. Inside. And that's ball three. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times.
Ah, that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Thomas.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Raley hauls it in, and there's one away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Ramirez.
First pitch misses. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a dip.
Throws to first in time, and Ramirez is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Ball 2.
Misses again, 5 in a row. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's in for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Got him. And there's one away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners.
Mitch Garver.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Rodriguez, the lead runner out at second. Raleigh at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-2.
Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Santana.
And there's a foul ball. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 60, Taylor Saucedo.
Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The relay, safe at second. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. That one catches the corner. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting,
Kenzie
the right
Noel.
fielder,
Now at the plate,
Kenzie
1 for 2.
Noel.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing, went around, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Tyler Freeman. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. No throw, he steals third easily. That one ripped. Arozarena snags it, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
7, Jorge Polanco.
Clase back to work. That one missing inside. Just missed.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. So digging in, Ryan Bliss.
Second baseman, Ryan Bliss.
Right through there for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside.
That ball went out.
2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Rocchio on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just missed.
That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
The second baseman, Daniel
Saucedo, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Hard hit left side. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Well, a run comes across the score right there, but defensively, when you have a lead like this late in the ball game, you're counting outs. Nice job of simply just trading a run for an out.
Foul ball. changeup missing. And the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball,
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Throw to first. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop, 3rd strike.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikes.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off to second, and he's out. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Raley. And that's too high.
No strikes.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little
2
bit.
balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
The center fielder.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Aye. 0-2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Upstairs. The Mariners up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Cade Smith into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 36, Cade Smith.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Jose Ramirez. That's through there for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. They pitch out.
2 strikes.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pitch out, but no action. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
Runner takes off. Cut on and missed.
0-1.
No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. 1 away with a runner at third. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Right fielder.
So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-4. Next to hit, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Miller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Jon Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
I want you to get come slide.